Okay guys, this is a quick tutorial on how to use GPU Tweak. Basically, standard mode settings, you'll just see these three features, which is your GPU clock, your memory clock, your fan speed. And to enable the voltages and things like that, you'll have to switch it to advanced mode, which is this little button here. Depending on your graphics card will depend whether you'll have a memory voltage meter here that you can adjust and set. But this is just pretty much your stock standard for some cards. Usually you have this little lock box where you can lock, so when you slide this, the voltage sort of clocks up with it and things like that, and you can unlock it and do it separately. You can either use these little arrows to adjust up and down, or you can drag up and down, or you can click in the box and change the number manually. Okay, now these are your profiles. Usually you create a profile, you'll set it so like if you're in gaming, you'll have a certain overclock for your gaming, or low profile for like Photoshop or whatever you really want. Clicking the S will drop it below the standard clock settings, so that your card's not working overly hard. Now the G button will give it a slight overclock, which depending on the settings you type of graphic card, it'll give it the optimum minimal overclock settings in order to get the best performance out your card. Now with overclocking and running more than one monitor, usually your temperature runs pretty high. So you have adjustable fan speed on auto. It works quite well, but for the best setting, go user defined and then click this little cog, and you can manually set your fan profiles just by dragging these little lugs. You can make as many as you want in a nice little zigzag pattern, or however you feel like adjusting or customizing this section for your fan profiles. And then once you're done, you click apply. It'll apply it. You click back and save buttons here. So then you can save it to say profile 1. So when you click profile 1, it'll automatically load all them settings. Live update is an updating feature that only works on ASUS cards. It updates the BIOS live while the graphics card's running. You got GPU info, which runs GPU Z, another cool ASUS tool. Just gives you information about your graphics card, whether you got one or more plugged in or not. And you've got settings. All these settings are quite useful. You got skin behaviors and things like that. Tuning. You can adjust the keyboard mouse sensitivity, so when you're scrolling the little tuning bars, how many little bars it jumps up. You can have it set at 1 at a time or 10 at a time, and so forth. Recording is only available on the ASUS cards to record games or screens. You got hotkeys and so forth. This is a little cool setting. You click this little cog here, you get full screen. You can select what you want showed and on what card. You can have full widget, light widget, or no skin. Light widget is a pretty cool one. It's basically like a little gadget, which I think is pretty cool. And you got full widget, which is another style of a gadget, which has got all your meters there. Or you can go full skin and apply. This little squiggly line here locks it together, so you can move it around together, or you can just unlock it and move them separate. Now, with setting the clock settings, basically learn what the card can do, what settings it can go max, and basically just do it in small increments so that you don't do any damage or clock it too fast and possibly do damage. But just clicking the G button will give it the optimal minimum clock settings. It's quite good performance. I find just adjusting the fan settings to user defined and saving a profile, it works quite well. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. Things like this, set the intervals of the how the meter is displayed, so basically input. But yeah, just if you have any questions, feel free to ask. There are benchmark tools in this program, but they're only available on ASUS cards. Okay.